It's the NFC Championship game, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Carolina. It's the Vikings and the Panthers, next on Madden Football.
The winner here, of course, a trip to Las Vegas for Super Bowl 58. Not a bad prize as we are underway in the NFC Championship game. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
And some room to run now. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. Shifts by him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 40 yards rushing for him now on the opening drive of this NFC title game. From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him up.
Touchdown! Khalil Shakir, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have struck first in this NFC title game.
Alert! Alert!
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, a 2-year starter at Ohio State and 2nd overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
And we talked about it last week, the pressure of not just playing in the playoffs and now in the championship game as they try to close out a perfect 19-0 season. Of all the games they've played, though, this year, this is far and away the toughest one. If they find a way to win it, Guess what the next one will be? The toughest one they played. That's what happens when you have a perfect record on the line.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. A give to Etienne running right. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Another tote for Etienne. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 42. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Etienne up the middle. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 9. As they've got it as we resume action. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On first down, here's Stroud. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. The quick slant caught. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, You've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from a Super Bowl, so he's going to give it all he's got. And that's a heck of a run right there.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Finding room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. Mayfield with it once more. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Mayfield down. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Hey, check that, check that.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Carolina getting set to take the field. Right now, they're in some uncharted waters, Charles. They haven't been facing deficits like this season. We're going to see what they're made of.
And I think the easy thing right now is for us to discuss how the home crowd can help them, carry them along. Bottom line, though, they've got to make plays to get the crowd back into it, to help them with the rest of their game. That means best players got to make those big-time plays right now. They need them in a big way.
They fought so hard to be here at home for the conference championship game. See if they can propel themselves to the Super Bowl. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
60
Straight ahead, Etienne. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly.
Hey, check that. Street.
Brings up second and 5.
On second down, Etienne once more. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Stroud. Steps away to his left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. This is taken around the 12. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Mayfield. Has his man. It's Shakir. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield on 1st down. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one, because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball is going to be caught.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. So we've reached halftime here. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk, let's go.
Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And Stroud now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. Finding space at the 40. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. And quickly, they get to the line. Stroud now on 1st and 10. Screen play, here's Etienne. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. A give, it's Etienne off the option. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Parker. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Go.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Grab goal 80.
It's a gain of 9.
Kruger 19.
On second down, a run with Etienne.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run with Etienne.
And he'll have the first down, giving this one a 15-yard line.
Etienne once more.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it.
And this is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Patterson is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Touchdown, Panthers. Devontae Parker, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Mayfield.
Shakir holds it in.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And again, it's Mayfield.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by David Ojabo. And the Panthers are right back in this football game. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
60, go!
They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Stroud. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now Stroud. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
18 Cardinal. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Here's a give to Etienne. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2nd down and 6 now from the 42. And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. Mayfield. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Now the Panthers going to settle for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's
got a man complete. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line.
What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on fourth down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And as they take that knee, you can hear a pin drop in this stadium right now, partner.
I'd say you can hear a pin drop except for one thing. You're hearing a lot of people on cell phones right now calling and saying, cancel my reservation, because this crowd thought they were going to the Super Bowl.